So recently I got invited to a Minecraft event called Crown Quest. It has a practice server that helps the contestants train for the actual event. The practice server opened with around 8 game modes, but one of them stood out, the Trident game mode. And the whole reason why it stood out, because it had a leaderboard. As soon as the server opened, people started going for the #1 spot. The server opened a few hours before I was able to log on, so a few people had already tried out a bunch of different things. My first time on the server, I tried out basically every game mode, but 2 of them I especially liked. Those were the Elytra course and the Trident game modes. Why, you may ask? To be honest, I have no idea. I just like those game modes. Eventually, I started grinding more on the Elytra and Trident course. I dare you to go on the Baron. I like roller coasters. I will gladly go on the Baron. I did it! The Elytra was for some reason way easier for me than the Trident one, because in the Trident one I was very bad. But eventually I got better at the Trident one and I started doing it more and more consistently. And eventually I got 9th, because at the time the lowest score was like 10. So I was able to get it pretty easily. And I just wanted to get like a little bit higher on the leaderboard so I wouldn't get knocked off too easily. And I thought, let's try to go for first, that may be fun. I was playing for quite a while, and eventually I got like 6th with 140 completions. But the next day when I got on, I was shocked, because someone had gotten #1 with 1000 in like the 3rd day of the server being open. And at that point when I saw it, I decided I'm gonna go for first, just to show who the real No Life was. From that point I started playing the Trident game mode more and more and more. I even started playing it at school when I had the time. I may have gotten a bit too cocky at some point, because when I hit around 500 for second place, I may have called out the #1 player and they were not happy about it. So as soon as Spix saw it, he started grinding more as well. The next day was Friday, January 27th. I was free the whole day. Guess what I did? I was outside. Of course not! I was fucking grinding! I played that whole day sitting inside. And I was sitting like this, and also the new Hitman game mode came out, so I kind of got distracted by that for a while. Around the evening, I was getting closer and closer, jumping from 500 to 600 to 700 to eventually 900. It was about time that I started streaming, so I was setting it up, and at that point Spix came online on the server, and that was not a good sign, because they saw how close I was. Eventually Spix just started messing with me. No! No! But later we got into a VC, and I was so close to finishing it on stream, to getting first place. But because Spix had gotten online, I wasn't able to get the final few on stream, sadly. But later, off stream, like an hour or 2 later, I was able to get online and do the final few laps. Let's go. Which made me win the race. And currently, I am still #1, even though Spix has tried to take it back. It is mine, and it will stay like that until the server closes.